Right. Um. Salute to everyone watching Truth Colors for the very first time. We have. I put this one right. Um, Reggae Fest that is coming up is going beautifully. And people are buying tickets. People are asking about it. I'm going through different places, playing music, whatnot. People are asking me, saying, "We need to get your music. How can we get our music? I need to get your music on my phone. Get your music on my house. I need to get your music inside my car. I need your music." I'm like, music is on Google. Um, some of my music videos are placed on Truth Colors. So you go Truth Colors, go to the playlist, whatnot, and you see the music videos. This is going to be a grand time. This is the things that the Father has told me like for years, what the enemy promised me and everything, and I turned down everything. He said, "Oh, I'll give you this, give you that things." All the things that I'm enjoying now is all the same things that the devil promised, and I turned it all down. Like, anybody, let me think about that. No, it was like, no. Since it's coming out of his mouth, like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna still, do everything for my father. Saying like, you know what? They ain't gonna pay you no money. Well, I'm not really doing this for money, so I'm gonna do this for my father. So that's what I was. That's how it is still now to this day. So we're gonna got a couple scriptures, and we're gonna talk about some things that is going on right now. That is about to come up to the whole entire world, if you will. I'm gonna play a movie. Like I'm not gonna be on here that long, and I know where to go to. Right, my Twitter account. If you don't go to the Twitter account, you're not going to see the movie. Because I'd be darned if I play the movie here on Facebook, YouTube, or anywhere else like that. It's going to be played on Twitter. Now, Twitter is starting to actually talk about their space. People are doing different things on Twitter. Now, Twitter's trying to put a little bit of clink clank on their stuff. You know what I'm saying? That we do, that we get by on. You know what I'm saying? People don't have the movie, so we play the movie on Twitter. As you can get the Twitter, you can watch that movie. That movie, Twitter, tweet. Right? So it's trying to crack down like, different different videos from Periscope that people had on there that they were giving people time enough to download it. Good thing I wasn't on Periscope doing a lot of videos on Periscope at the time, but I did do it, I guess, off of Periscope. It still was connected to Twitter, so I guess they tell you, connect your Twitter account. You know what I'm saying? Your Twitter account will automatically take over your Periscope account. So if you don't have no Twitter account, any videos you have, you're gonna lose. But I've already did that like a long time ago. But they're trying to get rid of like Periscope. Everything about Periscope, they're trying to like get rid of it. We don't have these videos no more. So if it hasn't been transferred already to Twitter already, then you're about to lose it. That's what it is. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get with this intro. I smell some chicken over there, you know what I'm saying, cooking. You know what I'm saying, with some barbecue sauce. Like I said, I'm gonna put on a movie. Movie is gonna be nice. I'm not putting it on right now, but I'm gonna show what I'm gonna show real quick. and then we're gonna talk about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna put on the movie. Why? Because this movie's gonna illustrate everything that I've been telling you. I mean, everything I have been saying, leading to your own understanding, what you thinking, and it's natural to you. It's gonna. I love this movie because it shows what people will not consider to be an offense, but then the people who are actually getting the person to do it knows it's an offense. But in the person's mind, it's like, I'm just said this. I just said this. It's why you said it. What was the motive behind that caused you to say it? The motive, not what you say. It's why you said it. What was the motive behind your thinking? What was the motive behind you speaking? What was your motive behind each comment that comes out of your mouth? That is what sin is. And it's going to be plain. It's going to have different things on it. It's going to have literally the stuff that people know of today, like, like Kanye West, stars, people who have many books, record selling, albums. All of these gnomes or all of these mediums or all of these positions are going to be fulfilled in this movie. Every single position you could think of that's of a high grade stature of a noble character or noble anything is going to be put before you to let you know how they got to that position. So, without further ado, we are going to get this bad boy started. Right. Yeah.
Other Psalms.
Revelations. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark into his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Elohim, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Satan cast into the lake of fire. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and they shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. The great white throne. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Elohim, and the books were open, and another book was open, which was in the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. and they were judged, every man according to their works, in death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. But I will tell you what will happen to cowards and to everyone who is unfaithful or dirty-minded, or who murders, or is sexually immoral, or uses witchcraft, or worships idols, or tell lies. They will be thrown into that lake of fire and burning sulfur. This is the second death.
Your haters, not your haters, they're your fruit testers. Your haters, not your haters, they're your fruit testers. Hey, Yahuwah says we your haters, not your haters, they're your fruit testers. Multitude like the haters, not your haters,
Beats by other songs.
truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors. Hey, when you learn the truth, it will set you free. Many are held captive, stolen identity. But let me just shoot the breeze, release you from Satan's squeeze. He's all like enemies, no matter the color you see. That truth frame,
By other songs.
truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, yeah, yeah, truth colors.
Right. It's easy to say, but it's be hard to swallow. So, just gonna shove it. I mean, it comes out plain and simple. All right. Yes, the chicken is ready, y'all. Give me a smash. Right. So look at this. It says, take note. Take note. Some of you supposed to be watching for, right? But it says to follow me, literally. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Follow me. I am the only one. But the scriptures told you follow. No one else. The Father told you to follow. No one else. And when I follow the Kardashians, I follow Kanye West, I follow Jay-Z, I follow the news, I follow what? Won't count. Yeah, we're gonna do Lynn. Thank you so much. So it's not gonna count for nothing, right? And you say, well, did you follow the person I told you to follow? Well, who was that? I told you to follow my son. I told you to follow the one who has been sealed. It literally tells you the one who comes out of his mouth and say that he's been sealed, follow him. He's gonna come off as a testimony, saying that he has been sealed. Mark the perfect man. Perfect man is the one who has been sealed. Period. Right? It's the guarantee, the one who has the guarantee, right? So take note of what made those of the synagogue of Satan who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Behold, I will make them come and bow down before your feet. Watch this. And learn and acknowledge that I've loved you. Now, he says, I will make them come and bow down before your feet. Now, with that being said, is this everybody? Is there a scripture that denotes in the world that everybody is going to bow down at all of our people's feet? Is that really the truth? Especially if my people are the one who killed us. But then we're going to reward you with having everybody coming bow on your feet. But the scripture says that every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. So it has to be connecting on to this part. The Father is saying he's going to cause every single person. Watch this. A person can say right now that they're Jew or Jews right now. He said, but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Meaning what? They're practicing what the world keeps. So if your Sabbath is the same as the world, you're a person who say you are a Jew, but are not. Because the Jews or the Jews are going to be keeping what Goshen keeps. Meaning what? This is for the Sabbath keeping. This is for the ones who are chosen. So the Jews or the Jews are the ones who are chosen. I know those who are who say they are chosen, but are not, because they keep the ways of the synagogue of Satan. Make more sense now. Let's go. Behold, see, they're not, but lie. Behold, I will make them, who? The ones with the synagogue of Satan, that's our people, come and bow down before your feet and learn. Man, hold up. I mean, some of these people might call themselves as teachers, leaders, pastors, teachers. You know what I'm saying? I understand all these different things. Prophets, apostles. He says, I'm going to make them learn. I'm going to make them come and bow down before them. They're going to submit themselves, humble themselves under your hand. I'm going to make them. They don't have a choice. I'm going to make them come. I don't want to go. Doesn't matter. I'm going to make you go. Watch this. He's going to make them bow down before the feet. To do what? So they can learn and acknowledge that I've loved you. Who is this? He's talking about his son. Watch this. Because you have guarded and kept my word of patient endurance. Now, watch this. What does that mean by patient endurance? Let's look at that real quick. Imagine you telling people you done saw the Messiah. You the son of Yah. and no one believes you. Majority of people think you don't lost your mind. You don't went crazy. You have to endure all of that patiently. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, he says, because you been keeping my commandments, keeping my command, like what I told you, that you are my son and everything, and you've been enduring what you've been going through, patient, with patience, enduring it. Enduring people say you don't got a mental problem. Enduring, oh, you're crazy. You don't lost it. You're marbles. You're delusional. You kept my word of patient endurance. Have held fast the lesson of my patience with expectant endurance that I give you. I also will keep you safe from the hour of trial or testing, which is where? Which is coming on the whole world to try those who dwell upon the earth. Look what it says. I am coming quickly. Hold fast what you have so that no one may rob you and deprive you of your crown. Meaning what? Don't renounce who you are, whether people believe it or not. If they say you're not king, so what? It doesn't matter. Hold fast to what you know. Whether they acknowledge or don't, hold fast to it. Now, it said this whole world is coming, the temptation is coming upon the whole entire world. I mean, there's no place that's not untouched. That may be where the Messiah is at. That is the movie we're going to be looking at. It is literally going to talk about the temptation that's coming upon the whole world. In fact, this is the movie right here. But hold on, let me before that. So in the midst of that, there's going to be a sign. That sign is right here. Look, the sign of Jonah. Look what it says specifically. It says it exquisitely. As the crowds were increasing, Isa said, "This is a wicked." He calls them wicked. This is a judgment. This is a wicked generation. He has judged them as wicked. It demands a sign. But watch this. But none will be given it except the sign of Jonah. Watch this. Whereas Jonah was a sign. Amen. Say what? Jonah himself was the sign to his generation. So people are looking for different signs out of the sky when actually they should be looking for a sign on a person. This person is a sign. Look what it says. Whereas Jonah was a sign to the Ninevites, so the Son of Man will be a sign to this generation. So therefore, the Son of Man is the sign. So how can you be waiting for the Son of Man to be coming out the sky now if the Son of Man has to be a sign to his generation? To be a part of that generation, he has to be born into it. Not coming out the sky. He has to be born inside of that generation. And that generation that he's born into, they will be the ones who will be demanding to see a sign. But his birth, the Son of Man's birth, is literally a sign to this generation. He said, ask for anything and I will give it. That's what the Father says. And then he was like, I'm not asking for anything. Then the Father says, all right, then I will put one out there. He said, this will be the sign that a virgin will give birth to a son, and his name will be called these names. You know what I'm saying? And so literally, that is the sign. So the Son of Man's birth is a sign to this generation. Now, in the book of Enoch, there are certain different things that takes place, right? Book of Enoch, it shows demons, devils, who are attracted to certain compounds. And so that Noah and his children and his grandchildren, all that stuff, they had to make a certain kind of compound from the herbs and eat them. Watch this. So that the devils would not attack them. Because Noah said, watch this, cried out and said that the devils or the evil ones were attacking his children, killing them. And Noah had a problem with it. And look, my children are supposed to be righteous, and you allowing these devils to kill my children. He says, when you allow the righteous to suffer with the wicked. And he said, make a distinction. And that's when you start saying, like, get rid of all these evil spirits on the face of this earth. And that's when this deal was made. And this is when the whole, this is when the Father started saying, like, these different spirits, he started, the angels come down pretty much, and they teach Noah about certain herbs that would repel demonic activity, demonic influence. If it was that way in the days of Noah, it would be the same way in the days of the Son. Now watch this. Jonah was assigned to his generation. Noah was assigned to what? To his generation. Son of Man will be assigned to what? Generation. So, that being said, the birth of Noah was literally a sign. And we know that in the book to be true. So the Son of Man, watch this. Noah came sparkling. He lit up a whole room, lit up a whole house. Yeah, the whole room, they say. The angels. I am born, but there is no thing that people see on me. I will be hidden for a while. But the Father will be talking to me, telling me who I am throughout all this ordeal. And I would not have any strength to fight against it because I would know that it's all real. So, it's at the time of testing, the time of trial that's coming upon the whole earth. There is a movie. Now watch this. The Father told me to name what my video. He called it what? The Call. This movie's called The Summon. Now, the word summon means to call. Look, this is what the whole world is going to be experiencing. We're going to hear about their little story. We're going to watch this movie. I'm going to be smashing this chicken and this rice. The Queen of May. Delicious. All right, so I'm going to put this on. It's called The Summon. And I want y'all to tell me, what are y'all seeing here? There's a lot in here. And you're going to see that your words that you say is going to fall in the lines of what you see here, right? And so you're going to see that you're talking, just to be speaking, how you thinking, all that stuff have consequences. There's a motive behind every single thing you say. So it's the motive behind what you say, not more so as what you say. You can say something that seems so sincere when the person say it because it sounds so loving, so caring, but what motivated you to say it? Now, every matter must be established by 2 or 3 witnesses. The same thing with sin. Sin is not sin without 3 witnesses. So, in order to sin, you have to be operating in 3 different spheres, right? You're going to see that in this movie. So, I'm going to get above it here right now. Stop this, put on their movie that I said, and it's going to be on Twitter. For those who don't know where Twitter is, let's get that for you real quick. Check, save it right now. All right, here it is. We're gonna go down here, click this. It's gonna take us straight to Twitter. And this is where the movie's gonna be played at. Right here. See, I am right here. Okay. So this is where the movie's gonna be played at. I want y'all to tell me what y'all seen, what y'all got from it for the most part, because this is what the world is about to go through. Now, okay, this is game I'm playing. It's called Soul Calibur 6 on PlayStation. On this game is people fighting against those who have succeeded or seceded the human race. Amen. So what? They went and got powers. We ain't got something put inside them or doing these different rituals so they can receive power. So it's talking about people are like, all right, you have succeeded the human race. Meaning what? These people came out as human, but then throughout the years, they took something, some kind of enhancement, and enhanced them more so than having human abilities to where it's putting them to what? Being like a superhero or whatever. Evil villain, whatever. But right now, when it was showing in this video game, it's showing that those who are not human, they're trying to smash and obliterate. The ones who are human, they're trying to save them. So this game is beautiful. Even though, and I watch this, I try to tell y'all like that's where the enemy's gonna hide the truth at. We use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So the Father's going to allow the truth to be put through video games. Number one, like, I got time to be separate playing video game. That's just foolish. I will use the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. Well, there's going to be a lot of truth inside these video games. And when people see it, be like, what the? Are you serious? They talk about this in a video game? Yes. Information is put out that you need to know inside of video games. You just got to have the time. It's there. Oh, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get up here. We'll put on this movie. Get your popcorn. I got me some chicken, rice, whatever you want. Okay. Get it right here. Just watch this movie. Right, so remember, truth is not biased. It's absolute. King out. Going to bring y'all in here so I can see this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so So we are here at Truth Colors today, and today I blew my brother Yasha's mind, by telling him something that he didn't even know about, You see, the Father works in amazing ways. Yasha has had, see the background that I have right here? It has many colors. It's the Truth Colors background. So Yasha has had it since he started his YouTube channel. So me in the process of doing my reading my stuff and all that, I've read about the coat of many colors. The father, all the patriarchs in the Bible used to have that coat. It goes down from Adam all the way till Joseph, and during the period of Joseph is when the coat kind of disappeared, but it was the coat of many colors. The same thing is what my brother Yasha here has, Truth Colors. So you guys need to know that where all the colors for the truth are is where the Father dwells. So this guy has the truth and it's a bomb. If you guys are still double-minded, it's for your own doom. Check him out. Always listen to his words. The Father says, you listen to what he tells you. You don't look at what he's doing. Listen to what he's telling you. If you follow the instructions, boom, you'll be saved. If you look at Adam and Eve, they didn't follow the instructions. The Father gave them the instructions. They went away from it. They did their own thing. They leaned onto their own understanding. But right now, he's speaking to all of us through Yasha. So we're supposed to listen to what.
I'm going straight to Twitter right before this thing. So get to Twitter now because that's where I'm going at. We'll go through. I'm going to cut off with a toggle off this stuff right here because I'm just going to toggle it off. Toggle everything off. You get to Twitter, and toggle everything off. I'm about to go there now. We'll get there. Go off right here. I'm not even going to let that thing finish all the way out because it's not finished yet. So, going off now. We're going into the movie.